First principles lessons include basics that add up in sum to a list of practices that can be put together for the various crafts. One of the most important first principles that I find a lot of people are not familiar with once they leave the Scouts are the knots. So there are, according to Clifford Ashley, there are basically 4 types of knots. There's a hitch, a bend, a knot, and a splice. And a hitch generally will make a rope fast to another object, and a bend will unite 2 rope ends. So most of the knots that we're going to learn are going to be basics, and they include the hitches and the bends. And one of the most versatile knots to me in the crafts is the clove hitch. And the clove hitch is the first knot that we're going to learn. There are 4 or 5 basics that we'll have lessons on. That includes the clove hitch, the various types of half hitches, including the lark's head. That'll be another lesson. And we'll do the sheet bend, which ties 2 lines together, which is commonly called a weaver's knot. And then we'll do the square knot, but the square knot really is very frequently misused. So the clove hitch, the easiest way to learn the clove hitch, this is one of the Dancing Goats weaving tools that we have that I make. And whenever I'm doing a tapestry or working with weaving, I like to put a clove hitch on to start these shuttles. And the clove hitch is the clove hitch is very versatile. We'll also learn the bowline, which has the same tying principles as the sheet bend, but the bowline is used for fixing a line to an object and not tying 2 lines together. So the clove hitch is very easy to tie. Start with a line that goes around the front of the object, come around the back underneath, cross over the front, and that's almost done. Leave a loop in the line that crosses over the front, and then go around the back and then come through that loop, and then the tie of the clove hitch. Now this is also called a bag hitch. So the bag hitch, if you put this knot around a bag and then cinch it down, the bag closes up. So that's also called a miller's hitch. So you'll find repeatedly of the hitches and bends, they show up repeatedly in the traditional crafts and traditional occupational ways. And the nice thing about the clove hitch is that when you're done and have unwound the bobbin and you get down to the end, a good occupational knot, except in a couple of circumstances, but a good occupational knot comes apart no matter how much load has been placed upon it. It comes apart as easy as it went together. So let's do that again. Practice makes perfect with these knots, so watch carefully. Go around the front, come around underneath, and this works left-handed or right-handed. And then you go over the top, you cross over, go over the top, and you notice there's a nice loop right there. And we come around the back and we go through the loop, and that makes the clove hitch. And the clove hitch is used all over the place, lots and lots of different places. So you put a lot of strain on that clove hitch, and when you're done, you just work the ends a little bit, and the clove hitch comes apart very, very easily.